1st February 2023, the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will present the last full union budget before 2024 elections. India's most awaited financial event comes in the midst of global slowdown, inflation, liquidity tightening, geopolitical tensions, and re-emergence of COVID-19. Will India look to fire up its manufacturing? Will India build a moat against global uncertainties? What will the budget have for the middle class? Watch the complete coverage of Budget 2023. Real-time analysis, expert takes all day on Moneycontrol. Log on to www.moneycontrol.com for more.
Good morning everyone and welcome to the Moneycontrol live stream. You're watching the opening bell and I'm Santosh Nair. Bulls appear to be pretty much on the defensive. Yesterday they failed to capitalize on a firm start. The Nifty eventually closing below the 17,900 mark. Strong set of numbers from HDFC Bank also failed to revive overall sentiment for the banking sector, and both at this point in time, the Nifty as well as the Bank Nifty appear to be on a weak ground technically. Let's look at the trade setup for this morning. The SGX Nifty futures are indicating a flattish start for Indian equities this morning. US markets were closed on Jan 16th, and at this point Asian markets are trading mostly lower. Now the big worry for the market continues to be sustained selling by foreign institutional investors. On Monday also provisional figures indicated that they were net sellers. The quantum of selling has reduced somewhat. However, on the flip side, we are not seeing the kind of support that you would expect from foreign institutional investors at this point in time, which is needed to take the market higher. Foreign funds net sold close to about a little over 700 crore yesterday. Technical indicators are showing a bearish trend for the Nifty as well as the Bank Nifty. And let's have a quick check on the F&O market. You're seeing build up of long position in futures of Punjab National Bank, L&T Finance. That was one of the big outperformers yesterday after better than expected third quarter numbers. IDFC, Aurobindo Pharma, Manappuram Finance too are seeing build up of long positions. Now rising gold prices is a positive for gold loan firms like Manappuram Finance. And on the downside, we are seeing build up of short positions in Adani Enterprises. Now this stock has been under pressure for the past few days, and the company has filed its prospectus for 20,000 crore FPO. Now that means more shares in the system, and hence the concern in the market, and which is why you are seeing the share prices under pressure. PVR and Astral are the other two futures where there has been a build up of short positions on Monday. And with that, let's move on to the newsmakers this morning. Samvardhana Motherson is the first stock. Now Sujit's Corporation is likely to sell up to 1.6% stake in the company through a block deal. This has been reported by CNBC TV18, and the deal is likely to be a discount of nearly 6% to Monday's closing price, and the floor price of the block deal is likely to be at 71 rupees per share. Angel One reported its third quarter numbers yesterday. Consolidated third quarter profit was up by 38.6% to about 228 crore rupees. Overall, the outlook for broking firms at this point in time still remains to be positive. Consolidated total revenue from operations for Angel One rose by 25.5% year on year to about rupees 760 crore. Most importantly, the client base of Angel One grew by about 61% to 1.25 crore users. Tinplate Company reported a 62% decline in its third quarter net profit. It's now down to about 36.4 crore rupees. Revenues were also under pressure. There was a 19% decline in revenue for the quarter. Sula Vineyard shares were in the limelight yesterday. The stock saw a big spike in both price as well as volume. Now Quant Mutual Fund has bought 10 lakh shares via open market transactions yesterday, and the average buying price was 361 rupees 82 paise, and it's for the first time that the stock has managed to close above its issue price of 357 rupees. Tata Metallics also saw a huge deal yesterday. Morgan Stanley Asia Singapore bought about close to 2 lakh shares through the open market. The average acquisition price was about 834 rupees and 67 paise. Let's look at the brokerage picks this morning. Motilal Oswal is bullish on Apollo Hospital. It has rated the stock a buy with a target price of 5,600 rupees. According to Motilal Oswal, the outlook on operational parameters for healthcare services looks quite promising over the next couple of years. And what the reason for the positive rating on Apollo Hospital is that superior execution and favorable macro factors gives the company an edge over its rivals, according to Motilal Oswal. Also, its outlook on the pharmacy business of Apollo is also encouraging, as the company has been aggressively expanding its network. And Motilal Oswal says that the company will provide the entire spectrum of healthcare services to customers and is expecting a 17% compounded growth in sales over the next couple of years. And while the company will continue to invest heavily in its wellness arm, that is Apollo 24/7, Motilal Oswal feels that the operating profit growth could still grow at about 28% compounded over the next couple of years. And well, with that, let's take a quick look at the stocks that caught our attention. Siemens is the first stock on our watch list. Now, the company has got an order for 1,200 locomotives from the Indian Railways. Now, this is the largest ever order, single order in the history of Siemens. Now, the point to be noted here is that this order will be executed over many years. Siemens will design, manufacture, commission and test the locomotives, and the deliveries will happen over 11 years. The contract includes 35 years of full service maintenance. Now, Siemens has been in the limelight over the last 6 months. The stock has done pretty well. It is just it's close to about 3,000 rupees. Both the quarter for September as well as the quarter for June as well as September were better than expected, and the order book position also remains quite strong, which is why you've seen the stock perform well. But of late, the stock has been struggling a bit, and remains to be seen if news of this order win will once again revive sentiment for Siemens. Federal Bank is the other stock on our watch list. The third quarter numbers announced during market hours yesterday were pretty strong. Third quarter net profit was up by 54%, and it's been a strong performance overall. The analyst commentary following the numbers have been largely positive. Morgan Stanley, Citi and Motilal Oswal are among the brokerages which have sounded positive on Federal Bank. In fact, Morgan Stanley and Motilal Oswal have raised earnings estimates for Federal Bank for the years FY24 and FY25. Well, with that, the market has opened, and it's a sedate start for the Nifty and Sensex. The Nifty is up by just about 12 points, and the Sensex is up by close to about 48 points. You're seeing a strong advance to decline ratio in early trade. About 1,300 stocks are up at this point in time, and 500 stocks are down. Nifty mid cap is up slightly. Nifty Bank has opened on a bearish note. It's down by close to about 50 points in early trade. Coming back to Federal Bank, Motilal Oswal has said that Motilal Oswal has raised earnings estimate for FY24 and FY25 and said that stock is a preferred pick among mid cap banks. Citi at the same time has cautioned about the decline in the current account and saving account quarter on quarter, and also warned that net interest margin may contract as interest rates continue to rise. The last stock on our watch list is Persistent Systems. Macquarie has rated it among its top picks among mid-cap IT stocks, and it sees the company as the fastest growing Indian mid-cap IT firms and has initiated coverage on the stock with a buy rating. According to Macquarie, Persistent Systems has shifted to offshore execution, and its margins have also been improving steadily. Besides that, the company has reduced its client concentration and also scaled up its BFSI and healthcare verticals. According to Macquarie, the client account, the average size of the client account beyond the top 10 has also seen a significant improvement, showing the ability of the company to mine its clients better. Well, with that, it's a wrap on this episode of Opening Bell. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back with you again at 3:30 this afternoon. In the meantime, for all news, views and analysis, stay logged on to moneycontrol.com.